All right. So I am Jeremiah Odeni, and you're welcome to this 7 days internet marketing coaching with focus on web design and online business. Basically, at the end of this 7 days coaching, you should be able to design professional websites. Not only that, you should at the end of this coaching have a business online that is going to be based on the skill you have gathered through this coaching. That is, you'll be selling website services online. You'll be able to offer your service as a website designer. All that we will go through how you can do that, and how you can sell other services as well. SSL, digital marketing services, and all the other things. Basically, the skill you are learning within these 7 days will help you launch your own business, and you can see how to launch other kind of businesses as well. Because web design, for me, forms the foundation for online business. It forms the foundation. If you know how to design websites, you will quickly grow your online business. Because one thing is very certain: if you do not have a shop, people will not patronize you. And in the internet world, in the web world, a website represents your online shop. So if you don't have a page that is built online, how will people find you? I'm so sure the way you found me is from social media marketing to my website, which I designed myself. Alright, so this is very, very key, and it's going to go a long way to impact on your journey. So I encourage you to pay very good attention to the training you'll be receiving, and you will see the results and the reward within 30 days. I am so certain of what I'm about to share with you within these 7 days. Alright, so to go into our focus for today, which is introduction to website design and online business. So at the end of this video, this day 1 video, you will understand how the web works. You will understand the required components of a professional website and a secure website, what an online business is, and the things you need to succeed in online business. It's practically the same thing you will need to succeed in any business, basically. And this day 1 is very, very key because it forms the foundation for all the other information that you will receive. So I will advise you take it very seriously and you take it to heart. Alright, so how does the web work? Some of us might know how the web works, but for some people they don't know. So it is good we'll explain in layman so we can both understand how this thing comes together. I remember, this is a funny story. When I was still growing up, I remember a guy was trying to talk about the internet, and you see, these people, they be winch. How did they do them? It's because the person does not understand the technology. This is simple science. There is no witchcraft. There is nothing. It's just simple system. If you know how the technology works, I am an IT person from background. I can build a server myself. I just need to buy the component. I will scale them together. I can set up internet that will allow anybody in the world connect to my server right here in my room where I am speaking to you right now. So I can even set up some application on my system right here that I can use it to interact with anybody in the world. It's just because I understand the technology. So what I'm talking about is having a clear understanding of how the web works gives you a solid foundation. One, it helps you to quickly figure out things when things go wrong. It reduces the time you spend trying to resolve problem. Alright? And as you grow in the business, it will form the foundation for other knowledge that you will acquire. Alright? So it's very, very key. So you need to basically understand what happens when you type a website address on your browser and or on your phone, and you send a message via internet on your phone, and it gets delivered and the person replies you. What actually happens? Alright, what really happens is that there's something called a client and a server. Alright, that is why when you go to the bank at times, they'll tell you the server is down. Alright, because that's the layman way to explain to people, which is just the typical thing, because the bank in your physical location or in your area is not the real bank. Let me just put it like that. The real bank is in a central location where all the information is stored. Alright, the other locations and branches are just outlets, they are shops, put it like that, where people can easily access the bank. But all the information must be accessed in the main office, in the central location of the bank. So you can then consider it just in a layman's way that the branches you have, they are the clients, while the mother company, that's the head office, is the server. If you can picture it that way, you will understand what I mean by the client and the server. So your system, your computer, your laptop, your mobile phones, they are the clients. Whereas the resources you are trying to access, let's assume I want to watch a video on YouTube. That video is stored on a server on YouTube, in the headquarters of YouTube. Alright? You on your own system here, you are using your laptop, your mobile phone, which is your client. With the help of your internet connection, you will type in an address on your phone or your system, and it will connect you straight to the server in YouTube's headquarters. So that is the relationship between a client and a server. So let's now break it down. How do this relationship work? How do this handshake happen? Alright, you must understand that the word web is not cobweb. It is a network of systems. Alright, connected computers, basically. That's what it is. Alright, it is connected computers. It means, don't let me complicate things. Just to simplify it for you, you will have a server and you will have a client. When the server needs something from the browser or from the mobile app or from the desktop application or something, it will send a request, maybe by clicking on something or by typing something on the keyboard of the system, and it will hit send. Alright, when it hits send, that information will travel through the internet and go to the address that he has typed in his phone, alright, or on the system, and the server will then look at the information that is received. Do I have the information that this client is requesting? If it has the information, it will send it back. If it does not have the information, the client will not receive anything. That is when you receive errors on your page, like error 404. It means the page cannot be found. Alright, that's just a typical and basic explanation for how the client and server works. Alright, clients are typically web users' internet connected devices. For example, your computer connected to your Wi-Fi internet or your mobile phone internet. Alright, and web accessing software available to those devices, usually your web browser or your mobile app or an application on your system. Alright, servers are computers that stores web pages. Alright, we'll still be looking more about web pages. Alright, they store websites, they store videos, they store pictures, they store applications, they store softwares and things like that, basically. Alright, when a client device wants to access a web page, a copy of the web page is downloaded from the server onto the client's machine to be displayed in the user's browser. Basically, that's exactly what happens. Alright, there's some technology around it that you don't need to bother yourself about right now, which we will still talk about in the course of this training. But that is just exactly what happened. The client requests, the server responds, basically. And if the server does not have what the client is asking for, it does not send anything. Alright? Or if the client sends a wrong information, it does not get to the server. Alright? So basically, that is how client and server relationship works. Alright, in addition to the client and server, you need the following for communication to happen. Your internet connection, which I have mentioned earlier. It means you must have internet data, basically. If you do not have internet on your system, on your laptop, you cannot send emails. You cannot watch video. You cannot download files. Basically, that is one. So, this can be typically likened to the street between your house and the shop. Basically, let's assume you have a shop in front of your house. You must cross that road before you can get to that shop. So that is more like internet is like the transportation, all right, between the road you follow. Basically, you follow to get to your destination. Basically, that is what the function of the internet is between a client and a server computer, basically. So the other component that you need to know and you need to understand, you don't need to cram money of these things, you just need to understand them. Basically, the other one is TCP/IP. TCP/IP stands for Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. Basically, this is a communication protocol that determines how data should travel across the web. This is a standard that has been built. Alright? This is the pattern that information must follow. Basically. That is why all web pages are designed with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. All web pages. Anything that is showing on your browser is converted to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That is, you don't need to be fully grinded about what that means, but that is just the language that they are converted to that makes it display on our browsers. Alright, and these are all codified in the transportation protocol. Alright, so they are in the zeros and the ones. So these are just technical terms, but you just need to understand that there's a protocol that makes this handshake happen. Alright, there is a language that must be spoken. There must be a language, there must be an handshake, there must be an interaction between the server and the client so they can understand each other. Alright, so the third thing you also need to understand is something called a DNS. You will hear this in your career, you will see this, you will use this all the time in your journey as a website designer. A DNS stands for a domain name server. Alright, they are like an address book for websites. A way to just simply explain what a DNS is a DNS is like your phone book on your phone. You know, your phone has information stored in form of numbers. Alright, it is actually the phone number that you are using to communicate. But when you save the number, for you to be able to remember the number, you save it with a name. Alright, that is exactly how DNS is. All websites that you see online today, they are actually numbers. But for us to be able to remember them and relate with them, they are stored with a name. That is why you see a name called google.com. You see a name called jumia.com. You see a name called konga.com. In the real sense, in the transportation and internet protocol, they are actually numbers. Alright? Alright? So that's so. But what happened is that the job of a DNS server is to keep record of the numbers and the name. so that when somebody type, let's say a google.com for example, inside the browser, the DNS server will know that, okay, what this person is asking for is a so and so IP address. So it will communicate with the server that has that so and so IP address. Are you with me? Basically, that is what it is. You will understand more as we progress in the journey, but just it's good to have that basic understanding. All right. So in addition to that, you have the HTTP, or in colon bracket HTTPS, because that is the way the world is going now. The world has graduated and is moved to secured connection because of hackers, because of fraudsters online and things like that. So we are now going into HTTPS, a secure connection for all websites, so that every communication from the client to the server and from the server to the client is through a what? Through an encryption that is codified. All right. So an HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Is the application protocol that determines the language for clients and servers to speak to each other. I have mentioned that earlier. I said everything that we see on our web browsers, everything that we see on our computers are all in form of HTML, JavaScript and CSS, basically. And that is what this HTTP is talking about. But you don't need to worry yourself. They are just programming language that enables communication to happen, that enables image to display the way you want them to display, and that enables things to happen the way you want them to happen. All right. The other thing you need to understand is the component files. A component file is broken down into two things. You are looking at the code file, which is what I have mentioned earlier, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And you are looking at the asset files. These are your pictures, these are your Word file, these are your PDF. As we walk around, as we progress with this training, you will see them in action. All right. So let me now break it down again into what happens. When you type a web address, let's say google.com for instance, in your web browser, this is what happens. 1. The browser go to the DNS server. Remember, the DNS server keeps addresses of all the IP addresses, of all the names. Alright. So the browser goes to the DNS server and find the real address of the server that the website lives on. All right. So the second thing that then happens, so the browser sends an HTTPS request message to the server asking to send a copy of the website to the client. This message and all other data are sent between the client and the server. It's sent across your internet connection using what? The TCP/IP protocol. So the third thing that then happens is that provided the server approves the client's request, the server sends the client a 200 OK message, which means, of course, you can look at that website. Here it is. And then start sending the website file to the browser as a series of small chunks called data packs. This browser assembles the small chunks into complete websites and displays it to you. That is exactly how you see your Facebook page on your phone and things like that. That is what happens. So to explain DNS in a more clear terms, real website addresses are not the nice. Alright? They are not that nice. Memorable words and letters you type into your address bar to find your favorite websites. They are special numbers that look like this. Alright? They look like this. They are IP addresses. Alright? They are IP addresses, basically. Alright? This is called an IP address, and it interprets to a unique location on the web. However, it is not very easy to remember it. That is why domain name servers are invented. They are special servers, right, that match up web address you type into your browser, like mozilla.org, to your website's real IP address. Website can be reached directly via IP addresses. Try going to the Mozilla website by typing this address into your address bar on the web browser, and you will see what will happen. You can try that. You will see if you type this address, it will take you straight to Google. Alright? And if you type Google, Google will still open. But if you type the address, so that's to tell you that the google.com that you know is actually an IP address. Alright? Basically, that is how the web works. Alright? We will still go into more details about domain names, about hosting in our day 2 video. Alright? But I want you to have this foundation and give you a scope of what is going to be covered and how you should prepare your mind. So, in the second part of this day 1 is to look at what online business is. Alright? What online business is. So, an online business is an economic system that exchanges goods and or services for money using internet facility, basically. Using the web, basically. That's exactly what it is. Using the technology I've just explained to you. Alright? Leveraging on that technology between a client and a server. Alright? Or providing services using this technology, internet facilities. So it requires a transaction between the service provider and the customer. So you can be the service provider. You can buy services online and then sell to other people as well. So basically, online business is any business on the internet that sells products, services, information, training, marketing, or advertisement. If you ask me what's the business of Facebook, their business is providing a software platform and also doing advertisement, because that is where they make their money. Advertisement. That's exactly where they make their money. Alright? So the next thing we want to look at is examples of online businesses. Alright? An example of online business is electronic business. Alright? Online retailers. The use of internet means to advertise and sell physical merchandise of all kinds. Example of well-known online retailers include Amazon, Tiger Direct, New Eggs, AliExpress, Konga, Jumia, and the likes. What do these people do? They open an e-commerce website online, basically, and they post and put pictures of those products, and people go there, bring out their ATM, they order online, and they get the goods and services delivered to their houses. So basically, that's a typical thing we will do by going to the market was translated and taken online. So people can sit down when they come. I can order a product right now on my system. Alright? I can order a product right now on my system. Alright? So basically that's what it is. So translating the local retail business and taking it online. That is online retailers. So online stores, I can have a physical product myself or a digital product. Alright? And I can be selling it online. Alright? An internet shop where you display products that can be delivered to a physical location or a digital address, which is similar to online retailers basically. Alright? So online service providers, alright, these are marketers, advisory service providers, programmers, web developers, website designers, consultants, freelance writers, graphic designers, and so on and so forth. There is so many freelancing jobs. Alright, like the business you'll be building with this training is going to be a freelancing job, a service provider's job, basically, where you provide website design services. Alright, so the And you can also use this your skill to build other kind of passive income businesses online. You can use this your website design skill to build something like a blog where you post content, or you build an affiliate website where you help other people sell their products. All right, so all this one does not require you to, how will I put it, be physically engaged, like doing coaching, like in doing training, like in designing websites and things like that. You do it one time and you do marketing for those kind of businesses. But like I said earlier, this website design skill form the foundation for growth and for development of these other things. All right, so another one is blogging, which I mentioned shortly. Blogging is basically sharing valuable information to targeted audience. Basically, let's assume you decide to, okay, after you master this skill, you want to open a blog site that teaches people how to design websites, basically, and you just share valuable information and insights on how to do it. All right, that's a blog. A blog is basically a targeted niche site that is sharing valuable information. All right, I'm going to show us an example shortly. All right. So basically, having this foundation of what online business is and things like that, what are the things that we need, that you need actually to succeed? Basically, this I will say is practically the most important thing. The reason is because a lot of people can think, a lot of people have ideas, but the truth is, the only people that succeed in life are the people that actually take action on their ideas. So, and if you are, for the fact that you are on this training and you are seeing, it means you have a desire inside of you, all right, that you want to come to reality. But that desire means nothing if you will not take action. So the things you need to succeed in this journey of online entrepreneurship is what? Having the right mindset. You know, if you do not believe you will make money online, you will not make any money online. All right, you will not be using the right systems. But if you believe that if people can do this thing and they succeed, I will figure it out and I will find that solution, and I will also implement it and get the same result, and I will also even get better results, you will eventually get it. All right, so I will be providing you with the training that you need from my own years of experience doing this business, and I have seen results. I have gone through some failures as well. So I will short the process for you. I will give you direct information that you need, that will save you months and years of searching online to find solution. All right, this will quickly guide you on the path and you can start seeing results. But you will not see results if you do not take action and if you do not build the right mental capacity. All right, of all the things I can do for you, I cannot do one thing for you. I cannot help you change your mindset. That is your primary responsibility. I cannot help you do the work. I cannot help you take action. It is you that needs to take action. All right, it is you that we need to send the emails. All right, it is you. It is practically you, but I will provide you with the guide. I will even provide you with all the tools that you need. I will give you resources that you need. All right, but this is totally your responsibility, and this has to do with the mindset that you have. For enrolling on this course, one thing is sure: you want to succeed online. So if you need to succeed online, I'm going to share with you 7 mindsets that you need to ingrain in your mind, that you need to settle with. All right, because according to Anthony Robbins, 80% of what happens in our lives, in your life, a psychology. That is, it is mental. It is your thinking process. Alright? It is just 20 that requires action. Alright? So if you can think right about what you want to do, about what you want to achieve, about your world, about your finances, about your work, it takes little for you to what? To accomplish it, if you follow the right systems. Alright? But what you'll be doing every day, most of the time, it is conditioning your mind to make sure you follow through and you implement what you need to implement for you to succeed in your online business. Alright? So the first mindset that you must settle with as from today is no to procrastination. Alright? Like when I said I'm going to send you this video by 8 a.m. today, if I do not start recording the video as at the time I'm recording it right now, I probably will not do it. The time is currently about 4 a.m. right now. Alright? If I don't record and sit down to record the video, I won't get it done. I will do it by 6:30. Okay, let me sleep small. I will do it. You know what? I have the background of my wallpaper. Alright? I have something that is on the background of my wallpaper. I think I can show it to you. So you will see. Alright? I think I can show it to you. Alright, this is what I want to show you. You see? I have this thing staring at me every time, every day. Alright? Successful people do what they need to do, whether they feel like it or not. Alright? You push yourself to get it done. You push yourself to get the job done. That is how to succeed. Alright? That is how to succeed. That is how to succeed. So, one attribute I agree with, and that's the truth. I have seen this thing in successful people. When they tell you they are going to do something, they will do it. They don't push today's tasks to tomorrow. Alright? They don't push today's tasks to tomorrow. You see, as an entrepreneur, you have to break that cycle of I will do it tomorrow. Do it today. Alright? Provided it is in line with your work schedule for that day, ensure you try as much as possible to do it. It is not an easy thing, but you have to remind yourself all the time that my success comes because I take action, because I do things. I will not succeed if I don't do things. Alright? If I don't put up that website, if I don't write that email, if I don't do that Facebook marketing, if I don't open that social media page, people will not see me, people will not find me. Alright? If I keep postponing that, I'll do it tomorrow, I will not. You know, I am only chasing forward my day of success. Alright? But you have to resolve within your mind, no to procrastination. Alright? No to procrastination. Alright? The second mindset you need to have is to celebrate failure. You know, contrary to a lot of people, when you fail, it's a good thing. You have learned one way that thing will not work. Alright? You have learned one way not to repeat that thing, that particular thing you are trying to do in that particular way. So what has kept most people from achieving success early in life is not lack of opportunity, but fear of failure. You know, many people refuse to start something because they say, who will buy it? I cannot, I don't even have all the resources I need. This thing cannot succeed. And that is why they don't start. You need to understand that even if I fail, it is part of the process. Alright? We got the idea of a product we recently saw in a commercial 3 years ago, but we didn't get to work on it because we allowed the excuse produced by fear of failure to limit us. And that's the truth. Have you seen a TV commercial before that and you said to yourself, come to think of it, About a few years ago, I thought about that thing. It has happened to me several times. There are so many platforms right now. I remember when I used to tell people that we should create a marketplace online. Some of the few people that I thought had financing at that time didn't take me seriously. But today, that is what is happening. Alright? So, don't allow your fear of failure or what people say around you limit you from taking the right steps. Just understand something, that even if I fail or break something today, it is all part of the process. Even if I lose money today, it is all part of the process to my success. Alright? So don't allow your fear of failure to keep you from taking action, to keep you from chasing your dreams, to keep you from building your freedom business online. To be honest with you, which is very true, 80% of all the business ideas that comes to your mind that you will implement will not succeed. But they will form the foundation of your mega success by learning what does not work and focusing on what works. Embracing failure, pull yourself up by your bootstrap and move on. Alright? Don't dwell on something when it's not working. The moment one thing is not working, move to the next thing. Alright? That's it. That's the mindset number 2 that you need to have. You must appreciate failures. You must not run away from failing. You must take the step to try something. Even if you fail, you must keep going. Right? You have to kill the mindset number 3 that you need to have. Is you have to kill that job mentality inside of you. You see, your business is not a job. Stop approaching it that way. Alright? The business you are going to build, the business you'll be building, the entrepreneurship journey is not a job. Alright? Your business creates value for your customers by solving their problems. Alright? As the business owner, you must commit yourself to mastery of your craft by exploring techniques, creating product, and improving on your value continuously. So, a job is not as demanding as a business. That's the honest truth. If you are doing a business, alright, it is more demanding than taking a job. Job is for weak people. Alright? It is for people that do not dare to take risk. Alright? A business is for the lion-hearted people that understand that the only thing that you owe yourself in this world is your freedom. And that's the honest truth. So, but a lot of people take job and they trade their freedom, they trade their time for money. Alright? Those are the things you need to kill in your, and the reason is because they are lazy. And they are afraid. They are fear of failure. Alright? And they like procrastinating on their dreams. That's the reason why they would rather take a job that guarantees them of a regular monthly salary than go hungry. So for some people, it's a good thing for them. But for me and you, if you want to continue on this journey of being an entrepreneur and you want to yield good results for yourself, you have to kill that job mentality. You must daily improve yourself. You must take action on your dreams and your ideas. Alright? Your income is measured in proportion of the value you create for your customers and not the size of the work you do. That's just the honest truth. Let me tell you something. You can, as an entrepreneur or a business owner, you can find one product that they are selling for just $2 on AliExpress and you import it to Nigeria. And $2 is roughly about, let's say, 700 naira. Alright? Because of the value of that product, you can be selling that product for as high as 15,000 naira in the market here. I'm telling you. Can you see the huge potential? But you have to do a whole lot of work before you will have the access to that kind of product information. You now see the difference. But by the time you eat it, alright, the return on investment, the proportion, the gain, alright, in your effort by the value you've created for your customers is huge. Alright, compared to what you will get from a job. Alright, that is why a single sales letter. A sales letter is a marketing information, can result in an income that can buy a Ferrari in less than a month. And that's the honest truth. If a sales letter performs very well, that sales letter, if what you have providing has a very high value to people, and the sales letter, that is your marketing and advert, is very strong alongside, and it converts very well, it can pull in crazy amount of money for you. Alright, that some people will not make 20 years on a job. Alright, that is the power of being a business owner. That's the power of being an entrepreneur. That's the power of exploring your mind. Alright, and this thing is not trial luck. It is a system. It is a process. When it is followed, you will eventually master it. And when you master it, you will create successful businesses. Alright, Facebook did not start by Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg has been creating other businesses, other softwares, other websites, alright, before he eventually had the breakthrough with Facebook. Alright, so that is just the journey, that is the process. Alright, an employee will have to save for a decade to buy a Lexus. Alright, so that's the difference between an entrepreneur. So you have to kill that job mentality if you have to succeed in your entrepreneurial journey. If you have to succeed online, it is not every time that you will feel like it, but you have to kill the job mentality. Alright, the mindset number 4 that you need to have is to have a purpose. You see, you need to have a goal that is too big to keep you focused on your business dreams. Alright, set a public commitment that will keep you going when the going gets tough. Alright, you need to have a very strong purpose. Alright, it might be so that your kids can have a better foundation in life. Alright, you don't want your kids to see you in the job slavery mentality. You want them to have a sense of freedom and understand how to make money work for themselves. Maybe that's the reason why you want to build your freedom business. Or maybe you want to be able to give your family whatsoever they desire. Alright, without giving them excuse. You want to be able to sponsor some kids, less privileged kids, to school. Alright, so what I'm trying to say is you must just find one purpose or 2 or 3 that will make you want to wake up 1 a.m. to get to work on your dream business. That will make you want to work 25 hours, not even 24 hours this time around. That will make you want to work non-stop around the clock so that you can go and fulfill that your dream business. Alright, you must have a purpose and you must make a public declaration of that purpose. Alright, you cannot just keep it. You have to have a public commitment. Alright, so that you are keeping yourself in accountability checks, so that you will force yourself to make sure you succeed. Alright, that's the mindset number 4. You must find a purpose for yourself, and you must have a purpose that is big enough, that looks impossible actually, but when you commit to it, you will find it that it is doable. Alright, mindset number 5 that you need to have, alright, is to understand one thing for sure. As an entrepreneur, you are 100% responsible. If your internet is not working, you are responsible for it. If there is no light, you are responsible for it. Right now as I'm speaking to you, I'm running on generator. You have to wire that into your mindset. Alright, you cannot blame anyone or any person for your failure and mistakes. Take total responsibility. You don't need to complain about anything. Take total responsibility for yourself. No one will save you, not another salary. Alright, so the moment you decide and you kill the job mentality inside of you, you are focused that I need to make this work so that I can fulfill the purpose I have set in my mind. Alright, you have to just make it work. you have to tell yourself all the time, I need to take action, because it is only when I take action I will see results. Alright? So this mindset number 6 that you need to have, which is very, very key, you need to find the right system. You see, many people struggle online because they just dabble into different things. Today it is Bitcoin that is reigning. They enter Bitcoin. They did not make money. Tomorrow it is fish farming that is reigning. You can make money from fish farming. They join and enter fish farming. Tomorrow they tell you, it is snail now that is selling. One snail is selling for 1.5. They join snail farming. They are not focused. They are not actually following a system that works. Alright, so I congratulate you, because this system I'm about to tell you, and I will show you in a short video, I will show you, because it's the same system that I have used to build some different things for myself online. Alright, I'm using to build my own business, and I generate income from it. Alright, so I will show you those things. Alright, so you need to know there are systems, and you have to find a system that works. And that is why you're on this coaching, because you want to follow a system that I have that works. Alright? So, nothing is new in this world. Save yourself the trouble. Find the right system. Own it, tweak it, and implement it for yourself. Alright? So, what I'm going to share with you, improve on it. Alright? Make it unique to yourself. Alright? Improve, and you also sell it out and push it out, and you will see results. Alright? Don't start, don't start from the scratch. Leverage on, why do you want to reinvent the wheel? When somebody has done the work, just continue from where it stops. There is something that Albert Einstein said. He said, many men think I am more smarter than them. He said, no, I am not smarter than them. I only take off from where others left off. Alright? I am not trying to reinvent the wheel. Where did they stop? Okay, this is all the research work that they have done up until this point. Why is it now not working? So I will continue from there. Alright? So you need to understand that success is systemic. People that are successful follow certain system. One of the systems they follow is having the right mindset, which we are talking about here. Alright? So you need to understand that this is the reason why school was created in the first place, so that system can be transferred, alright, to train lawyers, to train doctors, to train programmers. Although I don't think the schools are that effective today, and that's the truth. It is all theory. It's no longer as practical as it used to be. Even people that study medicine in school, they have to they teach them theories. They still have to go on the field before they will actually learn the practical things. Alright? That is why you see somebody study electrical engineer. He does not know the difference between a positive and a negative wire. Alright? So, and that's the damages of our education system. And the truth is that the world is changing, but the school has remained the same. Alright? The school is still testing people by how to read and write, when they are supposed to be giving them problem-solving questions. Alright? So, in Nigerian school is so very funny, because they will still ask you in your final year exam to state what is. I find it very, very sad, when you should be asking the person, how can you implement this in this? Alright, let the person bring out his creative ideas to answer question. But the school has failed in that regard. The school has failed to teach us how to make money. The school only prepare people to take up a job. But the truth about it, the reality is that about 80% of Nigerians don't even have a job. So, and more people will still graduate. Is the school helping the economy? Is the school helping the society? No. They are only training educated, poor people. And at the end of it, they are not even they're only training people that can read and write with poor mindsets. Alright? So you must understand that the right system, alright, will give you the right result. So find the right system. Is it email marketing you want to look at? Find the right system. How do they do web hosting? Find the right system. How do you make money selling websites and web hosting online? Find the right system. Alright? So that is about the right system. So don't just gamble around. Find a system that is working. All right. Like I said, nothing is new in this world. Find a system that is working. Save yourself the trouble. Find the right system. Own it, tweak it, and implement it. All right. So the 7 mindset that is very, very key, which you have to work with every time, is invest in mentorship. You have to keep growing if you want to keep succeeding. All right. You have to keep growing. You have to keep buying courses. You have to keep improving yourself. Somebody is discovering a new way to do something. You have to find that way. You see, there is a saying that says, if you empty your brain, if you empty your pockets inside your brain will produce enough resources to fill your pocket. And it is the truth. It is the truth. It is absolutely the truth. I buy books practically every month. I buy new set of books. If I stand in a bookstore or I pass it, I will buy at least a minimum of 2 or 3 books at a stretch. Because I realize if I improve my mind will produce the results, the financial results, the emotional results, the relationship kind of results. It will give me a peaceful life. I will be more smarter. I will implement things better. Alright? That is why it is good to invest in mentorship. Alright? Someone that holds your hand when you get stuck. Someone that shows you the way to making a feeling fast online. Alright? Someone that will show you the steps without you having to read all the blog posts in the world. Alright? So, my advice for you is to stop doing anything alone. Get mentorship. You want to run Facebook adverts. Don't go and start doing trial and error. I see a lot of people do trial and error. Get mentorship. The first Facebook advert course I bought, I spent 15,000 on it. Alright? Get mentorship. Get mentorship. Get training. I buy systems all the time. So I am actually even addicted to it. I just buy everything because I like learning, because it improves me. Alright? So get the right mentorship. That's the seventh mindset shift that you need to have. Let me quickly recap. The mindset number 1, say no to procrastination. Mindset number 2, celebrate failure. Accept failure because they are building blocks for your success. Alright? Mindset number 3, you have to kill that job mentality. Stop trading your time for money. Exchange value for money. Make yourself a value center and create value. And money will chase you. Alright? Mindset number 4 that you want to have is to have a purpose that is bigger than you. Alright? And that purpose is going to drive you to work on your dreams every time, every day. You are thinking about it. Alright? The mindset number 5 that you want to have is your what? You have the mindset that you are totally responsible. So you have to make it work. Alright? You are 100% responsible. Alright? The mindset number 6 is find the right system. You must always be looking for the right system at every point in time. You are not trying to gamble around. Don't do like all these uneducated entrepreneurs. Alright? They just want to gamble. If you want to do something, if let's say it's email marketing, find the right system that people use. I will advise you, get mentorship, and that mentorship will point you in the right system to use. Alright? That's the truth. So the mindset number 7, get mentorship. Alright? So basically, that is it about day 1. I will share with you shortly some of the things you should look forward to in the course of the training, and to also inspire you to see how important it is that the skill you'll be gaining, what it's going to do for you, and the kind of online businesses you can build for yourself. Alright? So this is my hosting company. So the skills you'll be learning will help you to be able to build professional website. Before I talk about this, my hosting company, let me quickly tell you about the kind of website you can quickly build. Alright? The skill will help you to be able to build things like this. Alright? These are fully working systems. I'm going to guide you step by step how these things are done and how you can do it for yourself. Alright? You'll be able to build e-commerce websites. Alright? So just imagine you having a product. I handed over this product to the client already. So you having product and you want to start selling things online. This guy makes shoes and he sells them online. Alright? So look at the e-commerce website. You'll be able to build things like this. Alright? Pardon, my internet is somewhat slow. You'll be able to build things like this. While that loads, alright, let me show you some other type of things you'll be able to build online with the skill kit that's finished loading. With the skill, alright. So this is a full custom. If I add it to cart now, you will see the payments and everything. Alright, if you view it in cart, you see it's fully integrated with payment online and things like that. You see, flash shipping and things like that. Proceed to checkout. You see what I'm saying? You see, so when you proceed, you see bank payment and things like that. Alright? 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 So that's it. That's it about e-commerce website, and you'll be able to build something like this, because I'm going to walk you through these things step by step and how they are done. Alright? Another thing is you'll be able to build a blog website. Alright? This is one of the first blog sites I started back in 2017. Alright? So it has some of my stories. Basically, I never really promoted it. That's the honest truth. So then I was given, I think I still give out free books on this website, I guess. It's still there. Alright. So basically this is another, I will show you how to create 3D ebook covers like this. So this training is packed. It's not just website design. I'm showing you how to build your own online business as well. Alright, this is another website. Like I wanted to show you this website because of the thing when I said you should have a purpose that is bigger than you. I personally know the owner of this because I built this website as well for this client, and this client actually gives donation every year to less privileged, to people that in his hometown basically, and he spends roughly between 10 to 20 million. Now if he's not making over and above that, like 100 to 200 or so million per year, he will not be able to give things like that. So it means he has a purpose that will make him to be able to do it. Alright, so it is good you also have a purpose, alright, that will set you apart and drive you to want to live a life full of dreams, and that will push you to want to accomplish your set objective. So basically this is my hosting website where I sell domain name. It is with the skill you will also gain, you'll be able to improve yourself, build websites, position yourself, grow clients and things like that. And basically that's it. All these are integrated, full payment online, everything is integrated. It is a system. I will share with you how some of these things are done, and you will also, by the grace of God, you will also have your own web site where you can also find a way to your own website where you will also be selling things like this, alright, for yourself. Alright, you can also build something like this. Alright, I'm going to give you access to that as well. So basically that is it about this introduction. It's almost an hour video. Alright, so watch this day one video and ensure that please you send me your domain name, the one you want, so that if you have not done that, so that we can register it for you, I can register it for you and I can send you your account information. Alright, so that's it about day one. Watch this video, ensure you understand every concept that I have talked about. Alright, and I'm also going to send you this PDF presentation so you can also follow along as you see the video. Thank you very much. Feel free to send me email, ask me question, send me messages. I will gladly respond to you. Thank you very much, and I see you in the next video. All right.